Hello everyone and welcome to another Yorkies Bits and Bobs Home Tech. Today we have another unboxing and it should be a memory stick. It should be 256 gigabytes of storage in here, and that is to go into my camera. I'm currently running 128 gigabytes per second, and although it's enough, or most of the time anyway, I'm starting to find that when I'm doing 2 or 3 different videos it's filling up rather quickly. My biggest problem is that when I take the memory card out and I plug it into the computer and upload it to the computer, I don't delete off the memory stick until I've done all the editing and I've uploaded it to YouTube. And once it's uploaded, I know it's safe. So then I delete the videos and clear out all the information that's on that memory stick. And I've been running out of memory, and I decided to upgrade to 256 gigabytes. And use that as well. So I'm going to still use the 128, but I'll be using that one even more. And there's another reason I want that one in there as well. When I transfer my videos from the memory stick that's currently in there now, it can only transfer at a maximum rate of 92 megabits. Whereas this little baby here, it can do 170 megabits per second. And we're going to do a test just to see if it does that as well. So that'd be another bonus. So with that, shall we do the unboxing and see what you get for your pennies? It wasn't cheap, it's just under 70 odd pound. So yeah, not cheap. Tear off the strip. There won't be a lot to see, I would have thought. Nothing else in the packaging. Normal standard packaging for Amazon for something this small. First of all, we'll look around the box. Nicely presented, I reckon. It shows you what you're getting in the box and shows you what it's designed for, and it's showing a picture of a camera, so we're going to use it on the camera. It says SanDisk Extreme PRO SDXC UHS1 card. Pro's choice for reliable performance and uncompromised image and 4K UHD video quality, and that's what we want. So what's it saying about? It says read up to 170 megabits per second and write of up to 90 megabits per second. So we're going to be testing it and see how well it does. So with that, I think you just got to break the seal. So we don't even need a knife. So we broke the seal. Oh, we do need a knife, or do we? So what's that say? You got a little free download, 2-year subscription of Rescue Pro Deluxe recovery software. Well, that's interesting. I might actually use something like that, although I've got other stuff on there anyway. There's the actual memory stick, so that's just an empty container, or pocket if you like. So nothing much to look at really. It's just a memory stick, after all. Let's cut her out. I'm going to have to cut her out. I didn't want to do it, but it's got to be done. I'll keep hold of that in case I'm interested. So there you go. Not massive, but like I said, it says 170 megabits a second. That's what I'm looking for. It's got a 3 and a 10 on there, and I'll stick a bigger picture up there somewhere so you can read it properly. Yeah. So yeah, tiny. What's that? About the same size, just a little bit bigger than my thumb. So what we're going to do now, we're going to do a speed test on it. I'm going to plug it into my card reader and load a folder to it, probably with a video in it, so it's got a bit of oomph, and see what speed we're going to get. And I'm going to move the camera over here so you can see the right read speeds. Right, we're ready then. So I have a test folder and it's 1.15 gigabyte. So that's what we're going to transfer onto my old memory card, and we're going to transfer it back off again so you can see the speeds of it transferring both ways. And then what we're going to do, we're going to use my new one and see if there's any difference. And I've got a sneaking suspicion there won't be, because I probably think it's probably my memory card reader or something else. So we're going to test it anyway, so that's what we're going to do. So I've already opened the folder. This is my old drive, my old memory card drive that is, and that normally copies to the computer around about 92 megabits per second. I'm not sure how fast it goes copying onto it, so it'd be a first for me as well. So with that, shall we get on with it? So I'm going to cut and paste actually, so it's actually a proper one, and then what I'll do, we'll remove it from the computer, then plug it back in again, and then transfer it off again, so we get a proper reading. So cut and paste, and there you go. So we're going, what, 70, still going up, so it's going to be about 79 to 80, yeah, about 80 then, so between 75 and 80. So it gives you a rough idea of how fast it does. So that's copying onto the memory stick. Now, like I said, I'm going to remove it now. So I'm going to shut it right down, eject. So that's ejected it. Put it back in. Now we're going to take it off again. Where is it? Test folder. So I'm going to cut and paste. So cut straight onto the desktop, paste, and this should give you a speed. Like I say, normally it's about 92, somewhere around there, and there it goes at 90. It's a little bit slower than normal, but it gives you the idea. So that's the speed. Now my new, so I'm going to shut this down now before I do my new one, and get my new one. Eject that first. So that's the old one done. Stuck there in, there she goes. So we're going to put it straight on here. Cut and paste. See how fast it goes. So that, to me, that looks a little bit slow. It's probably roughly the same speed, but it does look a little bit slower. So we're copying onto the memory stick. Right, it's done. So again, we're going to remove it from the computer to make sure it's clear. So that's done. Plug her back in and put it onto the desktop. So cut again and paste, and see how fast it goes. And it's about the same speed. So I need to eliminate what's causing it not to run flat out. It should be copying back onto my computer like 100 and something at least. 170 it says, or up to 170. So that's not up to 170. So it might be a driver. It might need a new driver installed. It could be the card reader. Could be the cable to the card reader. It could be the PC itself. I'm going to have to look into it, but if you've got any ideas, let me know. And back over to you, Yorkie. So a little bit disappointing, but wasn't unexpected. So the chances are something else is slowing it down, probably my card reader or something like that, or maybe USB 3, but I don't think it's USB 3. I'm sure it can read faster than that, but I don't know, could be anything. Let me know what you think it is. It'd be interesting to see what other people think it could be that's slowing this down. So that's it for this. I'm keeping this, by the way. I'm quite happy with it because it's what I want. It's 256 gigabytes of storage. I need to put it in my camera, so I'm quite happy to keep it. I'm not sending it back because it didn't get 170 megabits per second like it says it does, because I had my doubts that it would actually perform that fast anyway. But it'd be interesting to see what you think. So with that, if you like this video, give me a thumbs up. And if you didn't like it, give me a thumbs down. And I'll stick some links in the video description in case you want to check it out. Thank you very much for watching. Oh, don't forget to subscribe.